Hello, I'm Sammy P. Welcome to episode 33 of my Let's Voice series for Pillars of Eternity 2 Deadfire. This is the series where I use the excuse of practicing my voice acting to justify playing video games. And as always, if you enjoy the video, please like, share, and subscribe. It's a fantastic way to help the channel. If you do subscribe, clicking the little bell gets you a notification for when I upload videos. Comments are always welcome, just no spoilers, thank you. And if you're really not enjoying the video, the dislike button's there. Constructive criticism is also always welcome. It's all fantastic. But in our last episode, we got beaten up. Both Hirsch and Takeo got taken out and are now injured. What have you got? Like a gaping wound. Both of them have gaping wounds compared to the frostbite. Maya got taken out by a spirit, I think. So we will rest. Just egg? Okay. I have to feed you people individually. Okay. Okay. Kif? Oh no. Oh no. Recovery time. Alright, you get to eat that. You can have an egg. What else? What's useful? What interesting foods do I have? Oh, that's not terrible. You get pork, palmstone. I wanna. Really? All right, you get rice. And we have a lot of silverfin. Alright, well you can have that. Something tells me this is not... Well, look, that was a much nicer looking place than we had. Ah, good. That did get rid of the curse. I was hoping. Alright, let's see if is there anything worth looking at. Down this way. Doesn't look like it. Okay. Move. Alright. Yeah, there's a little pocket of just higher than my current level people that just gave me quite a decent fight. A couple people out of position. Got taken out real quick. Good lesson about positioning and why it's important, but I kind of just blundered into the combat without even really paying attention. Ooh, that's a big hole. Thick like tar, a substance sticks to the edge of this massive burrow. I'm gonna fight a giant grub, aren't I? At some point. Oh. Maya noticed. Fine breastplate and golden souls. Souls? Souls. There's a soul in it, I think. I don't know. Pronunciation. It's... What was I going to check? Right. I kind of wanted to... Perception 15. 17, yeah. Okay. It is, I think, in the previous game, spotting things like that was... I think it had a lot to do with, like, your... you had to be in like stealth to do it to begin with, which is always a bit high. I was about to say I don't remember this being in this fight, but apparently there's someone called Min. Hastily scrawled note. Come on. This note is written on stained parchment in a shaking hand. I was searching round the old city, as one does. Good loot down there, Kafwan said. Hardly any beasties at all, Kafwan said. Should be perfectly safe. Kafwan. I think I pronounced that 3 different ways. Kafwan, I'm going to go with. Kafwan said, "Bloody fucking piss for brains." Aye, there was loot aplenty. Found this brilliant little bronze horn, didn't I? Bound to fetch a fair price topside. Of course, the moment I pulled it from the muck beside the corpse of some poor rotten wretch, I hear this great moaning start up behind me. I jump like a startled hare and ran for it. And here comes this shuffling, right, fast as anything, right on my heels. I kept running like Skane's own effigy, and it's like Skane's own effigy was chasing me, and it kept coming. And sure as shit, I got lost. Now I'm huddled in this old ruin, hoping I've lost the damn thing. And if I haven't, well, I hope whoever's reading this learns better than me. Don't touch nothing. Hey. I mean, it summons a corrupted Adra Animat. Once per rest. Surface of this ancient bronze horn is green with corrosion, and Gwythian ruins wind down around the artifact from the bell to the mouthpiece. The glyphs were scrawled hastily and are nearly illegible, though it is possible to decipher portions of it. The message appears to be a warning of some kind. And then there's Min's Fortune, which is a saber. It's exceptional. Stacking plus percentage to crit chance on hit. Stacks 50 times and then resets when you get a crit. The brash smuggler Min Felinko earned her reputation by taking risks and always landing on her feet. Running blockades and evading Valian customs ships were worthy challenges, and Min took great pleasure in constantly pushing her luck. She commanded countless sloops, ketches, and caravels over her career, transporting valuable contraband, and always insisted on flying her personal colours, which depicted a cat with a mocking grin. When her countless pursuers inevitably caught up to her, it only heightened her thrill. She enjoyed few things as much as honest swashbuckling. To that end, she wielded this saber in many fights and narrow escapes. While she was not overburdened with many personal possessions, she prized the blade and cared for it lovingly. Fortune's Folly. Random Affliction for 10 seconds on crit. Plus 15% crit damage. Interesting. Well, I mean, we gotta, don't we? I'm assuming all these creatures might come to life. Yep. Alright, let's get stuck in. I did look into the AI a little bit between episodes, and to see if I could find a way to make Takehu not just drop dangerous AoEs. And I was hoping, and it wasn't really the order of operations that I was looking for. What are we... Alright, you attack the ghoul, stay with Lupa. You attack that ghoul, you move out of the way, and try to deal with that thing. It's actually particularly resistant. Oh, well, a lot of these are particularly resistant to fire. Okay. Well, get the worms to attack the ones that aren't resistant to fire. Get Pelagina to attack this one. Oh, for the love of... You go attack those. Actually. Nope. Oh, nice. Alright. Who do I feel has more health? Attack that. Man, I'm not really paying attention, but Hirsch was just tearing through people. These are very resistant to flame, but not as resistant to other things. Take a new form. Nope. Attack that one. Wow. Okay. I don't know what just happened. But, okay, okay. This blind's correct? Yes, let's do that. Oh, that's the one. That's the one. That he was talking about in the note. Oh, I haven't used that ability before. That looked sweet. It's the sort of diving out of the way ability. That was really cool. Alright. Actually want you to use this despite fire. Okay. Free of half your expended. I don't want that. I want the Rotgast to attack Adair, not to Kehu. So we're going to use this ability to bring them across. Nice. Very nice. Now I want you to target the bigger threat. You also target the bigger threat. You can heal, that's totally fine. You target that one. Okay. This is going a lot better than the last one. Oh! Man. Is that it? Everyone target this one. Alright, that went a lot better than that last fight. Turns out when you're ready for it. Munan's Broad Belt. All Glenfathan children know the story of the Orlan folk hero Munan and his time on the run from the cruel Dirwoodian slaver Diowen? I don't know what that accent, how that accent's pronounced. Dowen? Cornered after many weeks of fleeing his pursuers, Munan took shelter among the tents and pavilions of the Circus Chwydroth? A wandering carnival where the circus master, Rick the Larger, took pity and hid him from the devilish Dirwoodians. Munan showed the circus master his magic belt, which he had stolen from the candy house of the bog hag Ivhildwyn. The belt, he said, gave him the strength of 5 Umara and the agility greater than any elf. Amazed, Rick brought Munan into his circus as an acrobat. Munan soon became famous for his daring, tumbling routines and acts of vigor. When the greedy circus master saw how much the crowds loved Munan, he became envious. One day, he betrayed Munan to Dowen. Dowen? Still have no idea. When the slaver arrived to collect his quarry, Munan shocked him by leaping clear over Dowen's head onto the villain's own horse. Into the villain's own horse would have a very different consequence. Onto the villain's own horse. Munan laughed as he rode to freedom and many other adventures. How his magic belt made its way here is another story altogether. And it just gives you bonus athletics, so it's fine. It's not amazing, but it's fine. Who's not wearing a belt? You already have a lot of athletics. I'm going to give it to Hirsch. Increase Hirsch's athletics. Kind of think I should have gone sabers instead of axes, but then I'm not really using. That is also kind of. I would have thought if you're making a crit chasing character design to just crit all the time, you want to use battle axes, but Min's Fortune makes a strong argument for using sabers. Alright, how does this compare to... The thing is, the Gladiator Sword is giving extra deflection, which is ultimately very good. Reduce the deflection by 5. Accuracy goes up by 4. Penetration by 1. Damage by 2 to 3. Anyone else? Maybe it would be better for Hirsch. It's just more accuracy and more penetration. And he's not proficient, but I haven't really been using the modal ability of the axe anyway. Yeah. Alright, for now, we'll keep it that way. Give the horn to Kehu. And was there anything else that I wanted to... Not really. scroll instead of that. That's probably fine. I don't really keep forgetting to use all the items. Alright. Wow, okay. That was fun. Ooh. That was a good fight. More stuff. Fine sword. Scale armor. Oh, someone was using... You're using swords. I mean... I feel like it'd be better if she had, like, pistols or something. That might be... Because if she's in combat with the Aquabus, it gives penalties. It's got like a unfit for melee or whatever the thing's called. But I think pistols don't. So maybe, I don't know. It's not like I've been switching to melee for her either, so. Alright. Keep exploring. Fight more undead. Let's double check there isn't anywhere. Nope. I'm looking to see if there's a place that it says I can walk to in the dark that I haven't been in. Maybe down there, but that's probably... No, been there. Been there. Alright, let's go in here. Next to the sealed door is a statue of a woman, cracked and overgrown with moss. Both her arms are extended toward you, but one of her hands is missing. And it looks a lot like the statue from that first area. You notice a rushing, whispering sound coming from your pack. It's the cornet of the depths, a sound like a gentle, crashing surf is coming from the shell. Inspect the statue. It looks like a Juana representation of Ondra. Her robes hang like sheets of water, pooling around her feet like rippling currents. You examine the spot where her missing hand should be, yet the stone of her empty sleeve feels smooth, as if her sculptor had never shaped a hand there to begin with. Her only hand is open, palm up, as if to receive something. Place the conch. I forgot to look it up. Haven't actually looked it up yet. As you do, the thunderous, percussive music of a stormy sea spills out of the conch. It rises into a wordless melody that reminds you of the voices heard from underwater. As the song reaches its crescendo, a deep rumble fills the air and rattles through your bones. You take the shell back as the music fades. Ooh. It is a giant worm! What's the bet? That's a giant worm. Giant worm? Alright, everyone. Positions. That looks like the mouth of those grubs we've been fighting. Just bleh. But, quick save. Walk in. Oh. Who's speaking? Merla, shouldn't those little grubs turn into beetles or something? How did this thing get so big? Yeah, giant cave grub. It's weakness to intellect afflictions, resistance to all the rest, immune to electricity, slashing is where we're at. Lot of armor. You can just get it stuck in. Actually, don't want you to do that just yet. God, look, it just keeps going. That's so big. Oh no. Yeah, use that. Which are the intellect afflictions? I don't remember. Do I have something that does? Its fortitude is huge, unsurprisingly. It's about to try and use... Nah, none of that's at all. Oh, fuck! Oh, God. Oh. Oh, no. Cat. Just go ham. Go absolutely ham. Go, go, go. Oh, it's got little worms as well. Itty bitty baby worms. The worms need to deal with the burrows. Pelagina can off-tank, and I think we'll switch to the more with the weapon with more penetration, but also the AoE to just kind of alright, go check. There's not another. Oh, buddy. No, Pelagina, please. What are you doing? Oh god, right. Alright, you just attack that. You... no, don't. Shift. God, stupid piece of healing magic. Go. Oh, crap. Took out Lupa. I wasn't even paying attention. Oh boy. That's not good. How do I... Stop casting. Drop that there. Bam! Alright, stacks on. What do these do? Nothing. Oh, wait. No, frightened is resolved. Never mind. There's extra damage. Yep. Just keep on stacking. Oh god. Oh, got it. Whew. That is a... Oh, that's a big grub. That is a big old grub. Ha! What are you dropping? Ruby. Balloon. Gainsniff berries. That... Svef? Svef? Gansnef? And then larvae. Okay. Wow. Do we get an experience for beating that giant thing? Much experience. Come on, where is it? Giant cave grub. Giant cave grub. A dare kills the giant cave grub. I don't know if it... Oh, there it is. 5,000 experience. Good golly. From the distillery? Where's the distillery? I should probably wrap the episode up, but I kind of want to read. There it is. Distillery. Beasts. Grubs. Oh, look at you. Rarely sighted and even more rarely survive, this cave grub of monumental size requires a significant amount of resources and space to survive. Aqueous sacs in the cranial cavity allow this enlarged animal to emit a biosonar lure that can attract other cave grubs to its precise location. Cool. Cave coal grubs. Grab, crush. I like that they're the same picture. So it's like, that's a cave grub. And the grubling is not as big. Midpoint. And then they get to the cave grub. And they got that armor. And then it's like, it looks exactly the same. It looks exactly the same. Except the scale is clearly very different between these two things. That was a level 12 beast. That was a cool fight. Kind of just wailing on it. But you had to, like, be sure to deal with everything that was coming in. You know what? Let's quickly, just in case this is just a loot thing, but the mural depicts the tempestuous waters said to surround the legendary city of Ukazio. Ukazio? Ukazio. Oh. Ukazio. The origin of all Huana. I say, it feels close enough to touch. Ukazio is a mythical island rumored to be somewhere in the Deadfire Archipelago. Some legends regard Ukaizo, as the wellspring of Huana culture. Others tell of riches beyond measure. All agree that Ukaizo vanished after cataclysmic storms and volcanoes eruption blotted out the horizon, but it remains to be seen if these tales possess an echo of merit or simply romanticize an ancient fantasy. Potion of stuff, a lot of baby pearls, babby pearls. Alright, that was just looting. Okay. That was episode 33. We killed a real big bug. That thing was huge. Huge. And I got there. We're getting better at combat. And then we're going to go through a long stretch of just talking, and we're going to lose all of it all over again. Bye. That was episode... What did I just say? Sorry. 33. Alright. Have you enjoyed? Like I said at the beginning, liking, sharing, subscribing. It's all fantastic. I mean, you probably know the YouTube drill. A little bell. If you subscribe, you get notifications. Comments, wonderful. Spoilers, not so great. And if you didn't enjoy it, dislike button, constructive criticism, all of this is wonderful. I am trying to build up a channel here. As I mentioned last episode, I am going overseas soon. About oh god, 4 or 5 days at time of recording. So I don't know when this video is going to be scheduled to release, but I am trying to just build a whole backlog of videos so that I can try and at least get a couple to be scheduled to be released while I am away. I am looking at some older videos that I've made for a different game, and if I might decide to put those up as well. And if I do, I might even actually keep working on those as well as a sort of like a little side project. But we'll see. We'll see. And hopefully you'll see me in episode 34, whenever that is. But I've been Sammy P.